Hey guys, welcome back. 5-Hour Show, Raymond here. Let's get started. But before we do, if you hear a fan type of sound in the background, that's because it's starting to get hot in Japan. And for those of you who may know, July, August, September, those months, they get incredibly hot. But we're going to use that to our benefit in the future. Anyway, back to this. So today we've got two unboxings. One is a milestone. But before we get to that one, we'll open up the big box one here. And so today, I will be revisiting this toy that I had not had for, I believe it to be somewhere in the vicinity of 30 years. It could be 30 years. Somewhere around there. I'm guessing this toy was released 96, 97, something like that. So, but without further ado, let's get cracking. So yeah, let's crack this open. Do it. And here we go. It is none other than the beauty of Macross. Okay, so sorry I had to adjust the camera, but there you go. Look at that. This is none other than Macross, I believe 7. Super Macross 7, Final Frontier, Macross Frontier, something like that. I forgot the name exactly, but it's the red Valkyrie. And I was stoked because I came across this and it was at a very decent price. And I thought, you know what, I can do that. And it's one of the robots that I do like. Now, here it is. Oh, that I didn't know. They robbed me. It has a broken wing. That's not cool, man. Oh, guess we're gonna have to repair that. And it's not so bad, but still. I'm sure I can't read fluent Japanese, so I'm sure they put the fact that it's damaged, so that could just be on my part. But for the most, they're always pretty honest about the stuff. If they say it's junk, it's junk. But yeah, still, I can live with that. We can repair it somehow. I don't know exactly how, but we will figure something out. Besides, most likely it'll be in robot mode. However, I do enjoy the jet mode quite a bit. Oh, it is translucent. I thought it was painted orange, but no, it's translucent, if you can see the cockpit. So anyway, yeah, so this is a YF-19. I can't remember the exact name, ladies and gentlemen, but oh, okay, so yeah, doesn't have the rolling landing gear. It has sculpted landing gear. I forgot about that. This is when they were getting cheap with the Valkyries. And I'm okay with that, but yeah, it kind of takes away from the, yeah, see, that's the landing gear there. So yeah, so if you get one and you say, hey, what's going on with the landing gear, it's molded on. It's just plastic. There's no rolling wheels. But Anyway, so yeah, that's the landing gear for the jet. It's still a very cool looking jet. I love this jet. And I know that recently they did some kind of a collaboration between Takara Tomy and Bandai for the Optimus Prime. I believe it was an Optimus Prime. And I think I seen an order for it, or I recorded a video. I will have to release it very soon. But I think it's in the vicinity of somewhere around 300 Japanese dollars. So it's not cheap. So when I saw this, and you guessed it, I'm frugal. So of course I got it for a good deal, which was 1,700 yen shipped. So I think it was less than 2,000. I think it was 1,800 shipped. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Even if it's got that busted wing, I'm still okay with that. So let's transform this guy. Let's see if I can remember, guys, because I honestly do not remember. But I'm sure we can figure it out. Usually the feet, it's got the same type of, I would say, transformation as the original Bandai 155 Valkyrie. But check this out. This is the, I believe this is the, which I was never a big fan of the Gerwalk mode. Oh, actually, it's got to have the arms out too. But, yeah, it's got, I'm not exactly sure how. I guess, yeah. It's supposed to, it's kind of a pain, but I believe it's supposed to go this way, but I could be wrong. So yeah, something like that, but yeah, that's a pain in the butt. But anyway, so yeah, let's just go straight for robot mode, which is what a lot of us enjoy the most. Anyway, so here we go. Let's see if I can remember, because I honestly do not remember. Now, some of you guys out there, man, you are mangling this transformation video, and you would be 100% correct, because as I mentioned in the beginning, I have not had this toy in about 30 years. There we go. Let's see. Oh, okay. Is this supposed to swivel around? The head is out. Oh, is this supposed to go in the back? Oh, I guess it is. But that's... Oh, I get it. Okay. It's supposed to go this way. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, so yeah. Now, this one, again, is busted. We will do that. Ouch, that actually looks a little strange. There we go. Oh, man. Okay, so why am I laughing? I'll tell you, because it's actually kind of funny now that I see it. So here's your Valkyrie mode, Valkyrie robot mode. And the first thing that I'm looking at now, after revisiting this toy, is that... Okay, sorry about that. So here we go. So yeah, the reason I'm laughing is because it's got this tiny head, if you can see that. So the robot is pretty big. It's got huge legs, huge arms, but if you see the fist is literally the size of the head. Somebody messed up, man. That is pretty bad. The scale of the head is off. I'm guessing they had to fit it in there, or there could be missing parts. So it could have ears here, but it looks like something needed to go there, but I don't know. Again, I did buy this as junk. I recognize that this could be junk. It is junk. But that head looks really small, so I'm going to have to research it. But I still thought that the price of it was very decent. But I think that the head of the size of the head is the proportions are out of whack. The legs are massive. The fist and the arms are huge, but the size of that, the shoulders are even massive. But it's got a pea-sized head. That thing is tiny. Look at that. I mean, it's really, really strange. Yeah. I still dig it, but... And then here's the back. So it is a sleek Valkyrie. And of course, I don't have the weapons or any of the accessories. That's kind of loose. Gotta tighten up that screw, I guess. But yeah, it's... I mean, it is what it is, dude. This is 30 years ago. And it's actually still quite amazing that Japan was making these type of toys back then. They still had, you know, a decent type of articulation, you know. So, but yeah, you have a hollow fist. So they did cut corners. I don't know. It's... You may agree with me when I say you'll either hate this toy or you'll love it, or you'll say that after 30 years, maybe this toy didn't age well. But it is what it is, and I'm landing somewhere in the lower positive part of this toy. So while it isn't exactly the best, it's decent. And back then it was the rage. I remember people wanted this toy. But yeah, it's kind of, you know, oh well. However, I do like the jet mode quite a bit. And after seeing the robot mode, I may consider leaving it in jet mode permanently. So. But anyway, that does it for this unboxing. So now let's get to the other unboxing. Let me put this guy over here on the corner. Okay, so here's the other unboxing. And what is it? Here it is. It took a while to find it. It is an ENEL12 battery. So here's the battery. Now here's the thing. Before we even take a look at it, here's the thing. So here's my Coolpix. It's an S9700 Coolpix. This is the camera that I've been using for a long time. Yes, it's in bad shape, but considering I had been using it to make these videos for a while, I think that's, you know, pretty good. So here's the thing. You see the way it's got that indentation in there? So after it, I think, and I'll explain to you. You see that indentation? So when I had noticed one day that the battery had swollen. It had swollen up, and I think that's when it exploded, or rather imploded. And now you have that. Here is the new battery, and it looks exactly the same. Well, as you guys could probably guess, so this is my old battery, the SO5G, and this thing has been red for about half an hour. The Q39F, which is the one I just got, and it is no good. It's not charging. It hasn't been charging. And so even though I thought I bought something that was new, straight out of the package, nope. So now I have to file a return for it because it's no good. So, yep, there we go. That's the problem. But oh well, you know what? I kind of half expected it. I was hoping that the battery was good because then I wouldn't have a problem. But I paid 3,000 yen for this battery and it's dead. It won't charge a bit. And it also has the same type of problem as my battery did. You see that indentation inside the square? Yeah. So when you see that, that means that the battery, you know, that whole indentation right here, all that. So what happens is it swells up and then it just implodes and it sucks back in and the battery is dead. So when I opened it up and I saw this, I thought, no, they didn't. Well, yes, they did. So they tried to sell it and pass it off as new, whether they knew it or not, by doing this and saying, yeah, it's a brand new battery. It's a brand new battery. Look, it's not open. Well, it was never sealed. But this is not a new battery. This is garbage. So, yeah, it's the same as my battery. My battery doesn't charge. It's the same thing. Okay. So, yeah. Anyway, so that does it for today's 5-hour show, ladies and gentlemen. Dead batteries. So I guess I'm not going to be working with my camera for the moment, as I thought I would. But I'm going to keep trying. So I'll just have to be way more careful. But anyway, once again, that does it for today's 5-hour show. I'd like to thank you guys for coming to the show. And at least we got that guy, right? So yeah. Anyway, once again, thanks for visiting the channel, watching the show. If you did like today's content, please consider subscribing to the channel, share, like, comment, let us know what you think. And with that, I say, God bless you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. You guys take care of yourselves and each other, and I will gladly see you guys on the next episode of the 5-hour show. You guys take care.